Alright, Sally is excused. Kayla here. Mason. Riley. Jalen. Val. Katie. Dakota. No. Dawson here. Olivia. Actually, let me see. Nate's here. Mary's here. Mandy's here. Sharon here. Austin is not here yet. I think noticed the email from Dakota late. All right, we're almost there, guys. I really argued quite a bit to convert into a quarter system because these 16-week semesters are too long. Because by week 10, 11, both professors and students are kind of burned out. Quarter systems are 10 weeks. People argued, oh, it's going to take us so much prep time to change it into 10-week classes. Because you're going to take those classes and basically take 2 classes, convert them into 3 classes, something like that. Apparently that wasn't easy. I don't think so, but what's the date today? 24th, right? Oh, there it is. I was wondering why I didn't have that. Okay. All right, last 2 classes we talked about generic PE or things like forward PE. We talked about how to think about PE with the possibility of growth and calculated things like growth adjusted PE, maybe with cost of capital adjustments as well. Now we're going to think about other potential issues with PE type ratios. That may make them potentially, it may make them a lot more noisy indicators. And the first issue is that we make comparisons about the firms using price per share, but that price is that of equity. Hence, implicitly includes leverage. If we compare two firms that are very different in terms of their leverage, and if we use one of them, for example, as means to get a price, we need a ratio that is free of leverage. Similarly, the numerator, the denominator in PE type ratios are earnings per share. These are accounting earnings. And at a minimum, they are affected by non-cash expenses, non-operating expenses, and different tax treatments. Or different effective tax rates. So if you really want to make an apples to apples comparison in terms of kind of the core of the businesses, we need something like that. For the numerator, we want to get a leverage-free measure. Quickest way to get that is to estimate market value of assets. Okay. Now, because of let's call it MVA, because of the basic accounting identity, that's equal to market value of liabilities plus market value of equity. Whether you do that on a per share basis or not doesn't matter. If you calculate market value of assets per share, then you're going to use earnings kind of measure per share. Otherwise, you'll use the total. Luckily, for most firms, book value of liabilities is a good estimate of market value of liabilities. I mean, it is not a very precise estimate, but for our purposes, we want something that's good enough. hence we will define what we call enterprise value, EV, as an estimate of market value of assets. So EV is essentially total liabilities plus market value of equity. Let's also define essentially an operating income type earnings, and we're going to call it earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortizations. Or EBITDA. So EBITDA is actually equal to net income plus taxes plus net interest expense plus depreciation and amortization. For our purposes, we will also look at some items that are non-cash expenses, such as stock-based compensation, especially value of employee options granted. To make it easy on ourselves, we're going to use the item called stock-based compensation directly. So let's apply this. Let's pick two airline companies. I'm going to pick Southwest and let's see, American Airlines. So let's first get their 10Ks. If you go to sec.gov, click company filings,